First thing I want to talk about, this happened a few days ago, but I've been wanting to talk about it, and that is the Ford F-150, that EV, the price drop. Now, let me know in the comments if you guys seen it. So I seen it once in my life. I was in Dearborn out here in Michigan, and I seen it. It looks amazing. It was in a parking garage, and it was right next to one of the electric charging stations. Wasn't being charged. I look inside. It looked like a Tesla, but with a truck. It was weird. It's definitely one of the most unique trucks I seen. I'm like, man, and since I'm a Ford baby, I'm like, yeah, it was actually be something good to buy. But we got some bad news. Electric vehicle prices fall as automakers raise production. Ford, Tesla, and other automakers are having to lower prices to lure buyers as supply of battery powered models begin to exceed demand. After struggling to find enough batteries and other parts for the past couple of years, automakers are finally beginning to churn out large numbers of electric cars and trucks. More than 30 new models have arrived in a showroom this year. That's crazy. That's a lot. While sales of electric vehicles are increasing, they climbed about 48% in the second quarter, a year from earlier. They are not rising fast enough to keep up with the pace with the number of vehicles rolling off the assembly lines. And the inventory of unsold vehicles are starting to pile up. More than 90,000 battery-powered cars and trucks are sitting on dealer lots, 4 times more than a year ago. Let's talk about that. More than 90,000 cars is sitting there. First thing first, people don't have money to be buying cars at this price. They just don't. The second thing is the world haven't became 100% accustomed and adaptable towards EVs yet. And Michigan is getting better and better, but it's going slowly. California, you got EVs everywhere. Certain parts of the country, and then usually richer places that have charging stations, the hood don't got no charging stations. So you're limited on where you can, who going to buy them and where you can sell them at. So I seen this from the beginning when they was going to come out with the Mustang, and they had to keep on cutting prices because they wasn't prepared. They don't understand the pricing of how much all this stuff is going to cost. And I'm just a regular person, and I can tell you the pricing is it's not a smart idea. It's not a smart idea at all. In view of the unbalanced supply and demand, automakers are cutting prices, offering more incentives. On Monday, Ford Motor reduced its F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck by $6,000 to nearly $10,000, or as much as 17%. Oh, no. Boy, oh boy. And they're offering discounted interest rates of 1.9% to 3.9% on certain loans. So they are basically trying to give these away for free at this point because nobody want to buy them. And like, if I want to buy an EV truck, my mindset is I want to have a EV charging station in my home. I want to have one in my home, and I'm not buying any EV unless it gives me a full charge of over 500 miles. I'm not driving something where I got 200 miles to E. Like, soon as I start driving, I'm looking at the battery the whole time in the back of your head. You're not being comfortable driving because you have to find a charging station. So when it's over 500 miles, that's okay. Now I can roll with that. And they talk about it somewhere, and this article talk about the price cut. So the price on some of these is over $90,000. It's basically like $100,000 truck. Right now you can get some for $50,000, probably 60 on up, but it's a crazy, crazy price. And let me see where they talked about the mileage, because I didn't even think about that part where it's like, okay, you buy one of these EVs and you forget that you can't just drive. Here we go. Other car buyers have concerns about how far these cars and trucks can travel on a full charge. Many models available now need to be recharged after traveling 200 to 250 miles. Uncertainty about finding charging stations and how long it takes to charge the vehicles can put off some people. I am some people. Let me know what y'all thoughts in the comments about that.